This is Granny Maggie from Granny Magic, Professor of Earth Magic at Dead University, as always honoring your magic. I wanted to say a few words today about tarot cards and to talk in particular about tarot cards that some people find challenging or difficult. Some people go so far as to say, oh no, bad card. And some of those cards might be the Devil, 10 of Swords. A lot of the Swords cards are challenging. The Tower, 3 of Swords. And there's other cards that tend to be a little bit challenging for people when they see them pop up in a reading. Well, there are no bad tarot cards. However, there's a tendency right now to encourage people to not take certain cards and their messages as seriously as maybe they ought to. Okay? The Tower, it's a serious card. It's bringing you totally unexpected change that you're not prepared for. That's going to wipe away your ego or identity markers. And if you think you know what it is and you're prepared for it, it's not the Tower. It's constructive shadow work or something along those lines. This is a serious card. And to try to talk around that diminishes its power to help you. Another card would be, the Devil. When I see this in a reading, it's a certain type of energy and something serious needs to be addressed. So while all tarot cards have a positive connotation that you can take from them, because you want to shift that energy, it's telling you something, you can't out of hand dismiss that card. One way is to put the card in perspective. What card comes before that card? What tarot card comes after that card? Single cards, they don't give you a lot. Tarot needs to be read in flow, okay? In flow. And it needs to have the perspective. And so looking at a card you find troublesome that pops up in a reading and saying, well, what card comes before this? What card comes after it? And then you start to understand what that message is for you and what it's trying to tell you. But it will be alerting you to something serious that you should really take notice of. It shouldn't terrify you, but it's a wake-up call. And to say it's not, that's not doing anyone a good service. If you want to have all, quote, good cards, positive light, daisies popping up, there are oracle decks that are very encouraging and that can really give positive messages on a daily basis to help you get the most and the best out of each day. And you can also combine them with your tarot card readings somewhat. But I feel strongly that tarot cards, even though, and they have all kinds of correspondences, and you can go too far in deflecting a card's energy by taking the correspondences even too far and, wanting to work with the correspondences rather than that actual energy itself. So I encourage you strongly, if you read tarot, to take certain cards seriously. They may be warnings. They may be alerting you to something. They're important. They're not scary. They're not, quote, bad, unquote, but they're serious wake-up calls. And you need to, yes, put them in perspective. You can use any of the techniques I've described. But you need to recognize the powerful message that's being sent. So that's my tarot message for today. Many blessings.